Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. I'm growing out the lighthouse. So shining light from the lighthouse in the lighthouse, but the light is coming from within me, beaming out because the light of God shines on me and causes me to grow. And as I grow, I rise up, link up, lock up with some other folks. Um, you know, right before I was getting ready to record, I've been trying to record all day long, but now, I'm praying that everything goes okay. I can go forth with the word of God uninterrupted with at least 20 minutes of peace. Cause I go all day long looking for peace. The only time I can really get peace is when I go to sleep, and I can't, in the middle of the night, trying to get up and record, that's difficult too, because my voice kind of carries. So now, voices carry till Tuesday. Yes, they do. They carry all week long though for me. So now we growing forth in love. We're going to rise up. Look here. I'm going to tell you something. I read an article today as I was trying to get away from the spiritual warfare all day long. They've been over here busy all in the lighthouse, all around the lighthouse. You know they constantly busy over here anyway, but that's okay. I got a trick for them. Look, I'm going to have me some peace, one way or another. Y'all going to leave me alone. They keep wanting to come in here and look at this and look at that, check this and check that. I don't need all this ribbon and running up, and here we got coronavirus running around. We ain't got time for all this foolishness. You better leave folks alone, go somewhere and sit down. Want to rip and run all up and here, all over the kids, all over everything, running back forth, room to room, looking at this, looking at that, checking this, checking that, checking out that. Looking you all up and down, smiling and frowning. I don't got time for none of that foolishness. That's why I don't be bothered with nobody. I be to myself. I don't be bothered with nobody, but they want to come running up in here, and I ain't bothered nobody. Whatever need to be fixed, I can fix it. I can look at this and I know how to look at everything you want to look at. So I don't need you running up in here looking at me. Leave me be and let me grow, you see. Let me keep growing in God, because I'm over here on a mission. And you interrupting, you causing confusion. Great, like the world, a great big ball of confusion. So love, here we grow. We got time out for foolishness. It's time to grow and sow. It's time to rise. So look, as I was reading the article today, it said, Miss Condoleezza Rice said, Caucasian children shouldn't be made to feel bad about the critical race theory. No, they should not be made to feel bad. Should no one be made to feel bad about what's going on in the world? Because all races are critical. We are all under oppression. But at the same time, they need to be aware of what happened. You can't sweep nothing under the rug. You can't hide it. What kind of foolishness is that? You see the boy come up in there with the hood on anyway. How you going to explain that? What you going to tell him? Oh, it's Halloween in June, July? What you going to tell this boy? What you going to tell him? He already know. He can tell you a thing or two about the critical race theory. He already know. It's time to grow. It's God's time. Look, all human life, this is what's critical. All human life began in Africa. So look, we're going to turn the Proud Boys into men of God. GROW, we're going to do away with the KKK. See, we don't need them 3 letters no more. It's time to GROW from the KKK. It's time to grow. It's time to rise. It's time to sow, because you will give an account to judge. You will give an account, I'm telling you. Look, you got good versus evil. Been going on since forever. Good versus evil. Who you gonna serve? You better serve God, honey. I'm gonna tell you the word. You better serve God. That be your best bet. Because evil counts you up for slaughter. With evil, you don't matter who you are. Like sheep for slaughter. Just looking for souls, hunting souls. Roaming to and fro. Seeking whom he can stop from growth. I'm telling you, that's how evil is, honey. But look, I'm gonna tell you something. The great legend and king. I talked about this legend before, Maurice White, who was right. Maurice White, who told us he was right. He was right. And did we listen? Okay, we listening now. We woke now. We know now. It's time to rise up. It's time to grow. We know now. Maurice, you was right. See, because he told us, look, don't let this, he told us on your face. Look at the smile on your face. Keep on smiling. See, I just happened. I'm on God's flow. I just happened to walk in the store. going up in the store, because I was going in there to grow, see something happen, some old foolishness that happened. Some stuff that happened. He said that it was a joke. One man from China. Well, that one man from China done got around. I'm telling you, that's what he did. He made a whole lot of faces frown. But look, we're going to turn it around. We're going to turn it around for God. We're going to grow in God. We're going to rise from the oppression. It's all around us. But I'm going to tell you something. Eat you a clove of garlic, honey. I'm telling you. Next time that tooth start hurting, bite on the clove of garlic. It's hard to eat. Even my grandbaby tell you that. It's hard to eat that garlic. But honey, that garlic good for you. He know to get chomping away because he want that toothache pain to go away. It kills the bacteria in your mouth. It works. It helps. And then it helps your body. It's a secret that people know that been known for thousands of years. But look, now one thing, I'm gonna tell you something. You love your doctor, whatever. I love my doctor too. My doctor, I've had some cool doctors. But some of the doctors wasn't so cool. Some of the doctors wanted to do some different things and it messed me up. But every time every little thing, write a prescription. There you go. Prescription for this, prescription for that. There you go. I'm telling you, if that's what you need, that's what you need, honey. But look, you already know. The doctor said lose weight, stop smoking. Stop eating this. Start eating better. Start eating healthy. Eat this, eat that, do this, do that. You know what the doctor told you to do in order for you to help your body make the big breakthrough. You know what the doctor told you to do, how to rise, how to be healthy. It's time to be wise. Stop eating that foolishness. Stop eating all that fast food. It ain't good for you. Start weaning yourself off from stuff that ain't good for you. But look, honey, I'm telling you, I've been just on one today because I just, all this interference and messing up my day and stuff. See, I go with the flow of God anyway. I just let go and let God. Really, I let grow and let God. I just started growing in God. I just started turning for a better way. So I walk in the store today, and on the radio was On Your Face by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I'm trying to type the words into Google so I can find out who it is. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire. On Your Face. Well, see, we can't let the world make us mad, drive us mad, and make us, be crazy. We got to keep the smile. We got to use the sunshine in our heart. I'm tell you something. You need to listen to that song. Really, really listen to that song. Let that song soak in. Next time you think about doing something different. You think about going another way. Look, we're going to use the sunshine in our heart. We're going to use love that's always been there from the start. See, we're going to make a new world for tomorrow today. See, we ain't going to let the world drive us mad. We already know the world is a big ball of confusion anyway. So we're going to keep on growing and rising for a better way. We know that love is the key. So we got to use love. Love is the key. Use the key. That's the key to get in. And then that's the key to get into the kingdom. See, go ahead. Grow up in God. It's time to turn around from that. I'm going to tell you something. A beautiful queen that I see just about every day, a legend. She's already a legend. And she's lifting up her people and lifting up some other folks. Lifting up everybody. She just lifting love. She is love. She just love. Every time you see her face, that's all you see is love. She always smiling. I'm talking about the queen Beyonce, beautiful Beyonce. She always got a smile on her face. And I was sitting there looking at her husband. Handsome guy, very handsome. I wonder why he rarely smiled. They made a real big deal about him smiling when he saw Kelly Rowland. You could see that it was so genuine. You could see the love flow. But, I just wonder, he's so handsome. He don't hardly ever smile. But I know why, I know why. Because he's her protector. And he loves her. He's smiling all on the inside. See, that's where the love at. We need to start inside, in the heart. Let the love flow. I'm telling you, when that baby come around, he see them babies, he really get the beaming. I'm telling you, he smiled there with his wife and different things. And you can see the love. You can see it. Love is an action word. You sure can see those two lovebirds love one another. They are, we call it relationship goals for me, so I look to them, that king and queen. I'm gonna tell you one thing, ain't none of us perfect. We all have faults, but I'm telling you, now it's time, let's show the world love. Let's use love. Let's come together in love. What we once did, have this strife and this unforgiveness and this, that, and the other. I'm going to tell you something. Some people got to be held in account of their actions here on this earth as well as beyond this earth. There's another judge we got to give an account to. So we got to think about that judge and how we live in our life, how we running down this highway of life. Who you running down here? Who you running down to get what you trying to get, which ain't nothing, ain't gonna take you nowhere. You ain't gonna go nowhere with it. Where you gonna take it to? Who you gonna give it to? What you gonna do with it? When you got it all, you sitting up there, sitting tall, bling, bling, everything. But look here, what about that heart? First thing, anytime somebody strong, God. You ready to call God then, but it's God in there from the start. We got to have love. We got to show love and sow love. Then, because look, life, the world gonna happen. Life gonna come at you. It's gonna come at you like it did me today. But look here, I could have snapped, crackled, and popped. All them times they want to steady come back up in here and check and look at this and look at that. I'll be back next week. I'm coming to see this. When I come back, wait a minute. When I'm going to have some peace up in here? When you going to leave me alone up in here? When can I go and do the Lord's work? Because look, I already told you I work for the Lord. So, that means I got to go meditate to God. I got to go think on some things. You got to leave me alone. Y'all come work all you want around the outside of the lighthouse, but I don't want too many people running in and out of here. I got a teenager. I got to be here, when she here. So, to know who in here and what's going on. I got to be around. So, look, honey, see, that's what I'm saying. The world can make you mad. And I just happened to walk in and hear that song. Because, see, she already was texting me she on the way. And then when she got here, she did something different. First, she walked in. They supposed to be in here turning on the boiler. But now she walked in and showed some guy, some king, let him see the refrigerator. We ain't coming here for that. Then they paddle around, do this and do that. I'm telling you, I'm just over here, but it gave me some time, to throw out some wisdom. It gave me some time to do that. But look, I'm ready to get on with the Lord's work. I got to record. You holding me up. Done held me up all day. Then they left. And they said, I thought they said they're going to come back next. They came right back, took a lunch break, I guess. Came back up and here talking about, up here and talking about checking some different things, smoke detector. I said, you don't need to check none of that stuff. I know how to check that. Go check that. What you said you're going to check, and come on, let's go. It's time to check out. It's time to go. I got to grow. I got to sow. You holding me up. You holding me back some more. I don't need that. Look, okay, so I let them know it's time to grow. I got to grow. I ain't got time for this. All this ripping and running back up in here. Get somebody some peace. Let somebody be. Let somebody alone. It's time to do the Lord's work. It's time to get it growing on. But see, look, what happened? Honey, that right there, that could have, I'm telling you, that really get to me. When you can't have no peace nowhere where you trying to, nothing, no peace at all. You got to go to the wilderness to find peace. That's what I usually do. But, it turns your smile upside down to a frown. But, Maurice said, turn it around. He said, keep your face on a smiling pace. Keep smiling. Use the light in you. Use let the light in you shine out. And that's exactly what it did. I showed them in love today, but I showed them, look, we got to grow for a better way. And the Lord gave me some wisdom, what to say. God does. You got to carry God with you. You got to take God. Have God right there. See, God was right there in front of me, all around me, shielding me from the spiritual warfare in me. That'll make you go there. Somebody just steady pushing at you and pride and poking, keep going. People would do that. The world would try to make you mad. But don't let the world make you mad. Don't let the world make you sad. Get glad, because look, we growing in God. We growing for a better way. Matter of fact, we can show the world a few things. We can show the world how to turn around for good and everything. All to be beautiful. It all be beautiful. And then as we look to the hills, look out the window, watching the asphalt grow, we won't have to wonder what it'll all look like hand-me-down, because it's all going to be beautiful. all over town, all around, everywhere in God is going to be beautiful. We're going to rise. Pass me the side. I love you. Take the rain that came in your life and grow. I'm telling you, grow in God, honey. You got the side. Use your sunlight that's in your heart. Shine. It's funny how the way you feel shows on your face, So I'm telling you, turn it around and keep up with your love pace. Keep growing on in God. Keep rising up in God. That's so true. It's funny how the way you feel shows on your face. Maurice Wright was right. See, I got it. Thought I was going to mess it up, huh? Maurice Wright was right. Wait a minute. Did I say it right? Maurice White. I've been saying it wrong all along. See that? And now I go growing on. That's all right. God is good. He laughing with me. The spirits of the ancestors are not off sleep and resting. They ain't off sleep and resting. This movement wasn't something I ain't no genius. I ain't sit up and just sat up and thought of this. I'm in the house, a haunted house with evil spirits, demons all around me. And a great big 6-foot physical demon in front of me, sleeping with me. Sleeping with the enemy? Yeah, I was. Truly was. Didn't know it. But God had this dove. God had this bird and then let me fly away. And now turning into the butterflies about to emerge onto the world. What do butterflies do? Go around pollinate, making the earth grow, making it beautiful. So here we grow. We all gonna turn into butterflies, ambassadors of growth. Of God. See, because grow is God is grow and grow is God. I'm going to tell you about grow. I'm going to tell you about God. God is grow and grow is God. I'm going to tell you about grow. I'm going to tell you about God for real. God is grow and grow is God. Mix it up, match it up in God. There you go. There you go, kings and queens. It's funny how the way you feel shows on your face. Ain't that some wisdom? Take that wisdom and grow. Use your smiling face, smile and wave. Whenever they try to take you there, just smile and wave. Just smile, give them a smile and a wave, bye-bye. Whenever they try to push that atomic bomb, that button, put that button in your pocket. Hide it. Keep it away. Don't let them push it. That's what my sister had to do. She had to put that life alert up when that baby came. Put it up, because he was going to push it and set it off. So, you got to put that button away and smile and wave. Just keep walking, though. Smile and wave. Because, see, you don't want to stand there and then keep smiling and wave. Because then the spiritual warfare is going to steady try to take you there. So, smile and wave as you walk away. You don't just keep on going. Just smiling and waving. And I see you over there. Yeah, you all right. All right, I'll see you next time. Next time, it could be divine intervention. That's what it's going to be, honey. With the spiritual warfare, divine intervention the next time you see me. For real. God, then I'm going to have a word for you. Just like I had a word for the man sitting there on the sidewalk, asked me for $2 or $3. Look, I ain't got $2 or $3 to give you, but look, I will tell you, I give you some advice. You see right down there, they got a sign. Said not hiring. Matter of fact, they got one too. You don't look too bad to me. I think your bird look nice. You look good to me. Get up from the sidewalks. Why you sitting here keeping the dream alive? I got another dream that you really can keep alive. That's going to help you to get to the dream. Look, go over there and take that sign you got and go over there and there. When I got done talking to him, honey, he just sat there and looked at me. Cause look, you can teach a man how to fish and feed him for life. Or just feed him a few fish a day. Them $3 only gonna buy him just maybe one or two fish. I don't know what he's gonna buy with it, but I'm just saying, that ain't gonna help him. Them $3 will help my grandbaby more, will help him. So look, I'm gonna tell you something, give you some advice. Take that sign and go down there. See, because that right there, you keeping the wrong dream alive, sitting here on this sidewalk. Just showed me you got a lot of patience to do some customer service work. Run down there and get that job, and then I come in there, I'll help you out. I'll buy you the outfit. I'll buy you the suit and tie, shirt, pants you need, shoes, whatever. You need to get the job, because we need to get the job done. We keepers of the dream. We trying to help these people. Help them to rise up, lift them up any kind of way that we can. I tell you what, when I went back over there, he wasn't there. So greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We're going to rise, kings and queens. We are the keepers of the dream. I saw a beautiful, mighty stream today, and genuine equality and righteousness shall flow like a mighty stream. His dream is our dream. His dream is our dream. And we're going to roll on, kings and queens. We're going to keep rolling and rolling with the flow of love, the flow of God, the flow of good. Going to roll just like a great big circle over this ball of confusion. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God help us. 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 God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us as we grow. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God help us. God bless us. God bless us as we grow, kings and queens, as we rise on the scene, over the oppression. God bless you. I love you.